Warning: the following podcast contains strong language, may contain sensitive topics, personal opinions, and satirical comedic elements. Viewer discretion is advised.
You, Craig. Fuck you, Craig.
Another episode we can't monetize because of too many words.
Why am I disconnecting?
That ain't supposed to be in like the first minute.
Yeah, you just gotta.
It's supposed to be in the first minute, Christian.
Well, luckily, Christian has become one of those people that can edit well enough to where the first couple of minutes isn't cussing because he's.
You're right. I'll do like I did that one time where I
Remember? Okay, actually, it's weird that this comes. Ooh, look at that crisp! All right, drinking and driving, baby, yeah.
That's how you do things.
You remember that time when I told you, you were like, I think I've been shadow banned from Instagram, and I was like, it's because you say fuck within the first 2 seconds of your Instagram shorts, and you were like, nah, that can't be it. Well, that's a real thing. And also on YouTube, yeah, it's a real. I didn't just say it to say it, but on on YouTube,
But
it's more. It's more you can't be monetized if a video has within the first 5 minutes any cussing. That's why you'll see if anybody does, they usually just mute or edit it and make it like a sound effect or some shit. But Instagram just shadow bans the fuck out of you.
We call it doing a funky wave, don't we, Jake?
I hate that. That shit was so fucking dumb.
The funky monkey?
No, so the fucking Christian, when he was doing... I called the Sig Heil, right? I referenced it because exactly, and you're German too. We've seen pictures of his great granddad during World War II.
Don't you mention nope. We're not gonna talk about that.
But so for some reason in one of the gaming videos, Christian decided to fucking text to speech Sam doing a funky wave over my voice saying he's doing the Sig Heil, and or the Nazi salute, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, what? I didn't want to get demonetized. I was like, fuck you, bro, forget demonetized. It's not for that, it's for everything else. Come on.
It's something he has never let me forget.
No, because it was forget, and it was very fucking dumb. It was very dumb.
I was waiting for him to fix that fucking error right there.
Waiting for me to forget. I forget it.
The fuck out of here.
Go ahead, log out. You're done. Log out.
This has been one of the better cold openings in my opinion. All right.
I think so too. It's a callback.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Internet Bum Show.
Wait,
what the fuck?
Wait.
Is that? Hang on.
Wait.
You break that shit already, dog?
No. There's another mess. Oh, it's in the Murdoch. Ignore that.
Put an echo on my voice for this one. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the greatest and most undeniably incredible show ever. Let's get this started. Thank you.
I hated that. I hated it. It made me.
It might sound better with an echo. If it sounds better with an echo, that might be the new intro. Text to speech, all four of us yelling.
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
It's the Internet Bum Show.
I could have did it like Paul Heyman.
We should bring that up. We should listen to.
No.
No, you don't want to do that?
I'm just playing. I don't care. We can do whatever you want.
I'm not sure what all is on the outline for today. But if we do have time, I would love to show you a local artist that WakenBäch over here introduced me to one day.
Yeah, we can do that.
And we can listen to it.
You had us watch friggin' Saturday Night Live last time, and just the footage on the footage channel got flagged for copyright.
Did it?
Yeah. It's like it's privatized on a footage dump channel, and they flagged it. So
that's so dumb. They can't do that. That's illegal as
Didn't you
fuck.
just say like not to curse in the first 5 minutes? And
He's
Fuck you say to me?
did the intro.
he's gonna be fucking bleeping it out and editing and shit over it, so it doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
so okay.
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I was saying like I believe in him because him and his editing prowess can help that out.
And then you lost all faith in him when he said
Yeah,
Doing a funky
forget
wave.
it.
I forget it.
Yeah.
I forget it.
forget
Fight for
it.
gore.
I forget it.
I forget it, not shitted. All right.
Oh, you shitted?
Let's go ahead and get this ball rolling, big dog, so that we can I can introduce you to one of the best local rappers we have. That's not
Hold on,
obviously.
dude. I'm already
I was gonna say
here.
it's not obviously here that we're having on the podcast today.
Yeah. That being said, we do actually have WakenBäch as a guest. Toshi's back too, but it's not Toshi's first episode, so is that
Yeah, Toshi's also not a local celebrity. I'd like to throw that out there too.
Maybe not your local celebrity.
That's
Back in Florida.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, Mike's
That was the
getting
point.
on in just a second, so Mike will be here too. But now would be a really good time for Bach to go ahead and introduce himself, or if Jake wants to do it, because Jake likes stealing people's thunder, he can do
No.
that too.
I'll let WakenBäch introduce himself because I don't know how he wants to present himself. I would just say
I don't know how to do. I'm just gonna say, Lou. My name's WakenBäch. I like to be fucked up, and I like to not fuck up other people. And I'm a cool dude, and I've been making music for like 9 years now. I guess I've been writing music since I was in grade school. So
There you go.
and I'm starting to do shows, starting to put shows together now. And you guys should check out my show on October 24th in the camp in Huntsville, Alabama. Just and Coyote Go Lightly's going to be there. So
Watch us have some like listeners over in like Western Asia, and they're like, "Well, now I have to get a ticket to America just to go see WakenBäch and Coyote Go Lightly."
Yeah, dude, our Pakistani/Indian viewer base.
no, man,
Chased
that's
in Pakistan by a Pakistans.
I don't know.
Oh, I got my drummer and my guitar player right now in the garage practicing my music.
There
For
you
my
go.
life.
They're locked in the garage.
They're locked up in the garage. Yeah, I only feed them once a day, so the rest of the time they practice.
Limited
Yeah.
oxygen.
And don't worry, I give them some beers too.
Well, one of them thrives solely on cigarettes. So he.
Yeah, I just throw a pack of Lucky Strikes in there once a week, man. Or 2 packs once
You're
a week.
actually starving him, bro.
I'll play bass for you for some weed.
Like, yeah, you get it. You'd get it. Come on down.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, no, I would want him to do his own. I wanted him to do his own because I don't know how he wants to present himself, and I would just hit him with a man that needs no introduction. Fall on that old.
Right. When you literally can't think of anything, so you cop out. You're just
a man
like,
who needs no introduction.
He doesn't need an introduction.
Here he is. Yep,
He's
here he is.
world-renowned.
Just fucking introduce him like Paul Heyman does everybody in wrestling.
I don't know who that is. I don't watch that.
What? Oh wow. Never mind.
It's because you're uncultured.
Oh, you
Right.
want to know something? You want to know something else, dude? AJ didn't show up to the show that we invited him to last time.
I told him. I literally told him
Oh, hey,
I wasn't gonna be able to.
I was at Publix today getting a sandwich, and you know who works at Publix?
Yeah, we've been. Yep.
And he's following me, and he may not randomly show up at the show.
That's fun.
Throw it out there.
That's fun. I've got my people.
Oh my god. Every once in a while I have to fucking reconnect my headphones because for some reason Discord doesn't like staying connected.
All right. Moving on. If there's nothing to attach on to the end of that, the first segment we got up today is let me tell you something. And let me tell y'all something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't
Here we go.
I don't complain as much as I used to, but something's been pissing me off recently. So we're a few episodes behind on the podcast, where I am, on editing them and getting them out. Well, I'm back on track with it. I just released the episode that AJ and I did yesterday. And the editing software I used removed a very important feature. And by remove, they just fucked it all up. So it used to be, imagine I've got the track here, and I just drop my pin where I want it to be. It used to be I could drop it there, and they would have some... There's Mike. What up, Mike?
I hear we gooning in here.
Yes,
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Shinoda.
we're all
We're
gooning.
always
Mr.
gooning.
Shinoda. What up?
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. He doesn't even know who the
that's
fuck that
Lincoln.
is.
That's Lincoln Tark's guy.
Yeah.
Lincoln Park.
But it used to be I could just drop the pin and give me two little yellow arrows where I could drag a field and do whatever I want with that field. I use that a lot more than any other feature in the software to remove dead air, like when we're just sitting here staring at each other, not saying a fucking thing. Well, they changed it to where I have to right click it and tell it to add the yellow arrows, and it selects the entire thing. And all the tracks are literally like one solid brick of an hour or so of audio. And I would have to do that each time. But my point is this, it's like if you're going to change like some kind of something like that in a software, add a feature to change it back. Because now I literally have to go in, hit a button to chop it, and then hit another button to chop it, and then right click or click and drag select all of it. That's basically the rant is if you're gonna change an important feature like that, make it to where users can revert it back to how they like it based on preference.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah.
your preference. They changed it because they thought it was better.
Yeah, no
Indeed.
shit.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Oh my fucking god.
I wrote like 3 short paragraphs on that and then turned it into like 9 long ass paragraphs with that rant. But it gave Mike enough time to get in here. So unless anyone wants to, I don't know, complain about other software bullshit, we can move on to the next segment, which is one of AJ's segments. I love that face that AJ is making.
What
AJ,
segment
it's
is it?
time. It's not Flights of Fancy or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It's AJ Goes Deep. I figured I'd follow up one rant with another rant.
Oh, okay.
I love AJ Goes Deep because AJ can turn one statement of wisdom into literally like
All right.
a
So,
graduation tear
Nice.
speech.
so what is the topic today?
Wait, I want to hear what Jake was gonna say.
I just said very nice, dude. I didn't say shit.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
AJ, your philosophical quote for this episode is: "True wisdom is not found in the answers we seek, but in the questions we dare to ask." When you're ready, take it away.
What? All right. All right. True wisdom is not found in the answers we seek, but the questions we ask. That's almost like saying, you have that moment where you're just like, oh, well, you answered your own fucking question there. I'm sorry. Let me do this without cussing because we might have children watching. Oh my God. All right. So to be honest with you, if you have a particular moment in your life where you're kind of sitting there and you're just like aimless and you're thinking to yourself, what the hell do I do now? And you just so happen to, I don't know, pick up a book and it falls on a page that you never thought that you would literally read or get off into, for the simple fact you're just aimless. And usually the people that are the most aimless are the ones that usually have literally either the most wisdom, the most things running for them, and honestly the most opposition that are going against them. Say for instance, I forget that lady that wrote the books and all of that shit. I think it was like Twilight or some shit or something. She was about to kill herself, if I'm not mistaken. She was aimless. She threw everything away. She was just like, what do I do now? I'm just going to write this book. I got nothing else to lose, right? Okay, cool. What ended up happening? Oh my God, she has more fangirls and shit like that than a fucking Taylor Swift concert. So even like the folks in the army, I was talking to a guy that he was telling me his story. He told me not to like say too much about it, but the long story of it is he was asking me, what do I do now that I'm not in it? And I was just like, well, what are you doing now? All I'm doing is going to work. He's like, hey, your phone's ringing. It was always just my boss. He's just telling me Good job on the stuff that I did today. And I was like, okay, well, what did you do? It's like I literally broke down a Ford F-150 and I put the entire thing back together because it was broadsided and it bent the frame, and I put it back together and it's brand new. Okay, well, tell me, what else do you do? I'm like, oh, well, I did this to this car and I did this to that truck. And it's just like, have you ever just realized that you were so aimless that you got outside of your mind and you ended up doing something that is completely unheard of in a field that is in high demand in America right now? Like, honestly and truthfully, people don't realize it. It's just, I was watching this little short on YouTube, and it was, I know we don't have like too many, spiritual people in here, but there was this guy and he had a dart, or he had a bullseye in front of him, and he kept throwing darts. It was weird. He kept throwing them and the darts kept missing everything. It kept missing the one that was in front of him. And he started getting frustrated. He was just like, what the fuck? I'm out of darts. What do I do now? And he walked off, and it panned out. It was like 10 other bullseyes like around him, and he hit every target a bullseye. If you feel like you don't know what to do, and it's just like, okay, like what you were saying, Christian, it's just like, it's not in the answers that we seek, but the questions that we ask. It's literally in the questions that you ask. What do I do now? Okay, do. What do I do? What are you good at? And it's just like, even if you're not good at it, do it anyway, because Rome wasn't built in a day. Michelangelo didn't paint everything in one night. Leonardo da Vinci didn't do this shit. Hell, Michael Vick didn't get big by just fighting dogs all this fucking life. Normal shit. It's just, you have to break down what you are. I was actually sitting here earlier, and I was just thinking to myself, human beings are filled with so much potential, but we wasted every fucking day trying to be like somebody else that's already in the world. It's so weird. I mean, people in here, we're all funny. We have like our own Twitch streams and everything like that. We have our own bands. I'm sitting right next to 2 guitars that I haven't picked up in about 3 or 4 years. It's all, we try so hard to be like somebody else, when in all actuality, we always sacrifice our originality for trying to mimic and be somebody else. It's just like, oh, well, somebody's already drawing and singing and rapping and stuff like that. What do I do? Okay, just do. Like, be like Nike. Just do it. You don't know what it is, but the moment you like put your hand down on paper, who fucking knows? You might write the next fucking novel. Who knows? You might literally write something that gets passed as a law or a bill, or shit. Who fucking knows? One night you might just be streaming and you just see one person in there and you're just like led to, I'm gonna just keep playing, I'm not doing anything else. Oh, this shit's fun. And then out the fucking blue, you get a raid with 500 to 1,000 people in there, and everybody's just randomly like, oh, I like the atmosphere in here. I'm gonna follow you. Oh, I'm gonna sub to you. I'm gonna do this. We ask so many questions to the point to where we just literally forget that we are able-bodied and powerful enough to be honest with you, pull stars from the sky. We never thought we would go to the moon. Okay, we never thought we would get across water. Shit, we never thought that we would see Iggy Azalea make a fucking OnlyFans. I mean, we never think about the things like that.
When the fuck did that happen? Is that real?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta go.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I gotta go look at something.
But
I gotta go do some research.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go to the bathroom.
Seriously,
I got potty
and it's crazy how you gave me this topic, because in my class right now, as a matter of fact, I wonder if I still got it pulled up. One of the questions that I was asked, and let me find it. Nope, that's not the one. It was talking about, it was literally on the topic of what do people find it's like the spiritual part of life. And the question is, it's like choose one dimension that you believe to be predominant in development and explain your response. And mine is honestly spirituality. Everybody to an extent is spiritual because we all have a little bit of faith. We sit in a chair and we're thinking, it's going to hold me up. Cool. Hell, even drug dealers and stealers, they're just like, we're not going to get caught tonight. I have faith that everything's going to go good. We're going to rob this person. They're breaking out of their minds. We just can't do the same thing because we always ask the question. And if we ask too many questions, I don't know who made the rule, but it's if you think long, you think wrong. Sometimes you have to just do it and stop doing everything like that. Because if you get a question in your mind and it's just like, okay, where will this go? Your answer's in that question, because the moment you let go of a football, it's going to fly forward, is it not? Or the moment you pick up your guitar, it's going to make music, is it not? Or the moment you get online and you hit that record button, people are going to come, are they not? It's always something in the questions that we ask, to the point to where we focus on that more than what is actually being done. Will this fly? Will I make it? What can I do now? How will I make it this far? The more questions you ask, the more the answers are going to pop up to you. And that's pretty much it. This sounds like it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, and it sounds like it's literally just blabbering off at the mouth. But the moment the shit really hits you is the moment that everything is going to truly make sense. Some of the wisest people are either high or drunk or, you got it, Jake.
No, I'm going to stop you there, buddy. I'm going to stop you there.
You want to think about
the
that?
crackhead on the side of the street that's fucking absolutely doped out of his mind, that's like, what's coming? Hey, the end of the world's always coming, bro. It's always going to be
not
there.
like that.
So
Not like that.
my statement for that question, I would like to I see it as like, if your answer might be no, but the question following is how much harder can I try next time to make it yes? Like, you aren't going to find the answers or the salvation you're looking for by taking the first answer you get. By asking questions of how you got that answer, or how you can change that answer, is how you're going to be able to change yourself in your future. So I think that statement is more so to deter people from looking at the answer and look at
as a final or a finite thing.
How they can change that answer and how they can make that answer the answer they want.
Yeah, it's like manipulation.
So, and you don't make an answer that you want without asking questions to learn about the things that surround the question or the answer that you got to be able to change it.
Yeah, they want you to manipulate the situation into your own benefit. It's like a lawyer, right?
Oh God.
So pretty good.
Yeah, so if you watch, for example, I don't know, something like Better Call Saul, not like I'm watching that right now or anything. You got a fucking, your client over here is definitely guilty, but you can't say he's guilty, right? So you say, how is he innocent? Ooh, there we go, right?
Yeah, and see, that's what it is I think that's a very good representation of what that philosophical statement has to say, is that just because an answer is a certain way doesn't mean that you can't ask the right questions to change that answer to how you need it to be answered. So it's not really the answers that you get, it's the questions you dare to ask of how to change the answer. So I think that's how I would interpret that question or that statement.
This is why I love AJ Goes Deep, because AJ can spend 10 minutes rambling about literally some bullshit nonsense I pulled off of Reddit, and then people engage in an actual discussion.
Let me ask you this question real quick.
Now, hang on, because I wanted to say I'm still stuck on the fact that your two examples you used earlier were, are we fat enough that we gonna break this chair or not? And are some drug dealers and drug purchasers gonna get caught? That's you're right here, and then you fucking send it to the moon.
You have to stop and think about it, because everybody down here has a measure of faith. Sometimes we get upset because if you believe in the universe, you'll ask the universe this question and you get upset because you don't get the answer that you're looking for in the way that you're looking for it. So when you were saying it's how do we, let me paraphrase, how do we move the question in getting the answers that we want? Have you seen, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in here seen iRobot, correct?
Been a long time, but yeah, William Smith.
Yeah, it's been a while. Long. William Smith, are you kidding?
Yeah. So Will was talking to the hologram of the deceased doctor, and he kept asking him questions, and it got to a point to where the hologram said, I can't answer that question. So he basically kept rewording his question to basically get the answers that he was looking for. Like, how does that tie in with us? We always ask, okay, what can I do for this? What can I do for that? How can I make it this big? How can I do this? And how can I do that? We don't get an answer. So we have to get to a point to where
We're just asking the wrong question.
Basically, we're asking surface questions. You know, it's like going to somebody and saying, okay, how can I make my money grow? Or how can I get more money? Or how can I do this? And how can I do that? Revolving around money. Cool. That's perfectly fine. You might get a little tidbit answer, but instead of saying, how can I get money like this? Or how can I do that? Ask the question, what is within me that's preventing me from getting my money to grow as much as it is? You got a lot of folks that they have a field of fucking flowers. They have a field of sunflowers, roses, daisies, lilies, you know, dragon lilies, all of that shit. And you see all of them, and they go out daily and they pour water on each and every one, or they have somebody that they hire to go out and pour on each and every one. We're kind of like that, but we always look at the fact that their field has flowers in it and ours just has seeds. And we look at that one seed that we're watering non-stop with nothing happening to it, instead of looking at the infinite field that we have. We literally focus on one aspect of everything that we do, and that's what stops us. We constantly ask one question, it's surface, it doesn't hit, we get frustrated, we give up on it, and then we just ultimately go to something else. We get more miserable, we do this, we turn to certain things, and then we get to a point to where we get complacent and we want to stop. So instead of us being like, what's within me that is preventing me from doing this, or what is within me that keeps me from having money like this, or the question, why can't I be like this person? Everything came to them overnight. Do you know what they did to get to where they are? It's all about, our answer is literally in our question. It's not necessarily the answer. It is literally the question that we ask. It's almost like a process of elimination. It's also like, I can't think of the word, but it's like where you move words around to get a particular answer and shit like that.
I'm pretty sure that's called manipulation.
No, boy, not manipulation. It's a particular, I can't think of the word, but it's like we have to reword something in order to get a different answer. I gotta look it up. I'm not drunk enough for this.
Plagiarization. No.
Wow, yeah, plagiarization. How can I make more money than George R.R. Martin?
Blazer Asians.
Blazer Asians?
But
also, there goes AJ. Is it he just frozen for me, or is that everybody?
He's been frozen for like 10 minutes.
Oh, he is frozen.
I guess I thought, yeah.
He's been frozen. AJ, if you can see my camera, you've been like...
I thought he was just holding
Let
that.
it go.
I just thought he was holding that power pose, dude. I was like, oh yeah, bro, look at you. Like a modern day Malcolm X. But never mind.
Whoa.
But now you're just a computer screen.
There ain't nothing left in there.
Do you want to move on to the next segmente? Keep it rolling.
no.
Keep the ball rolling.
Before we do that, Toshi sat there in silence, and so did Mike throughout the entire rant. So if they want to add anything, they can.
All right, I'm doing this. I'm on my phone.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, when did you
pretty
get the
good
hood?
myself.
Oh, that's not a hood. That's it. Never mind.
It's a.
When did you throw in the hood?
Fucking do-rag. That ain't no hood.
My hair is kind of ratty right now. You know,
Yeah, mine
I
too.
can't go out and get no bitches looking like this.
Man, I'm feeling like Mac while
Chick
sipping
on
this Miller. I swear.
You feel like what?
He's dog. Oh, AJ, you just
You guys wouldn't get it. Instant.
They're gonna get it. I gotta remember the name of the song. I don't think I remember the exact name.
Is that one City Boys Lane?
I'm gonna listen to it while they're doing their dispositions on this.
That line's in like a Monster Cat song I know too. They use that same line.
Is it
really?
Yeah. It's on the top of my head. Hands Down, I think it is the name.
God damn it!
Huh? I want to look that up now.
Yep.
Check you on it.
I'm trying to find him.
Yeah,
He's got 2 subscribers. LOL. That's not funny.
No,
Why am I laughing?
See if you can see if he took that line from somebody else, or if that line is used. That's very.
This. Oh wait, not sipping this Mac. LOL. Drinking this. Wait.
Something like
feeling
that.
like Mac while I'm drinking this Miller.
Oh God.
From what'd you say? You said what's the group or Hands Down by who?
I think it was Hands Down, but I'm checking because
I'm not finding that lyric anywhere.
Mom. I'm looking for
Or
it.
we just get a casual tour of AJ's kitchen.
Oh, you don't want a casual tour of my kitchen. It's
I don't know if it is City Boy
It might be a
slang.
different song that I'm thinking of.
Welcome to my
Why does your kitchen look so much like ours?
Maybe he's in your kitchen.
Oh shit!
He's like, well, Christian starts banging on your door. You're like, who the fuck is that?
We're doing it live.
Now, why do you think he's on his phone, bro?
Toshi, did you have anything you wanted to add to what AJ said for like 15 minutes?
No, I didn't have anything to add. I think he covered about everything.
All right.
And another thing, we need to start talking about these hefty bitches that got a lot of confidence, but they face don't match their body. No,
what?
None.
I think I saw this meme the other day and I thought it was hilarious. It was like, how come every girl thinks she's fat except for fat girls?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And it's like, you know what, dude? I'm sorry. Like, it is what it is. But that's probably one of the most factual statements I've fucking heard. It's every chick, bro. Like, I'm so fat, whatever. And it's like, no, you look good. And then every fat chick is like, I own this bitch.
Yeah.
I own it.
He's like,
Gorlock the Destroyer, baby.
Hefty.
That's Bay.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a BBW.
It ain't
not my thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You know,
It ain't nothing. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. But I promise you, if you try to sit next to me on the couch or something, and the couch lift up and I slide to you, there's something wrong with that picture. I'm just gonna say that.
Like I ain't tried to cuddle. Gravity brought us together.
Spaghetti on the other side of that couch. You slide to that plate. Hey, you got some spaghetti, dude, and everything, bro. Shit.
Dog, this is not the one where he says that.
And then you look down here and you notice your beer sliding towards you, and you're like, shit.
This is the one where he says, "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, bro."
Wow.
This is the song where he says "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo" in it, not the fucking drinking this Miller while I'm feeling like Mac or whatever.
Oh,
God damn it! I can't believe I'm having to do this right now.
You got me looking through my songs about which one it was that has that because I'm thinking apparently it's a different song. It's another one that I was listening to around the same time.
Jake, you need to check out Enes.
Enos, like penis, but without the P?
ENESS.
All right, send me that in a message.
Yeah, let me do
I'm not going to remember because I'm trying to find this goddamn song.
Yes, because they're already pushing P.
So I'm gonna break the silence since nobody else is going.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was gonna say this would be a good time for an interlude. So if you need to stop, go take a bathroom break, whatever. You are listening to the Internet Bum Show. Like and subscribe for more of each of us, more episodes of this podcast, and the occasional gaming video. Back to the show. Yeah, I was going to say, while AJ's looking for that, I'm going to move us into our next segment. I was going to use this as a time saver, but because let me tell you something was so short, I'm going to insert it anyways. It's time for Caption This, the segment that I've probably done the most on this show, and it's probably beaten until it's tired.
Yeah, but it's pretty decent, though.
Oh, yeah, I love some of the
Remember
things
the
I
leather suit
find.
guys last week? These things were weird.
Baki Bach.
Mm.
Baki McTalkies.
Hey, I put it in booth
I
one.
listened. Why didn't you just send it to me in a fucking message, bro?
Everybody can see
Yeah, you
it,
do not
dog.
Why didn't you
booth
just
one.
send it to me in a message? I'm not gonna look at the booth, bro.
All
I'm not
right,
gonna
You
remember
put
that.
it in booth one.
What's funny is he says he sent it in booth 1. I don't see it in here.
Yeah, it's
God
not in
He
booth
damn
sent
it.
it in
The
outlines.
outlines, brother.
You, what?
one.
With you,
I
bro.
got a headache and my brain is fried. I've been doing psychology.
Dude, you have me on
It's-
Snapchat. You have me on Discord. Just send it in a fucking private message, bro.
How many ways?
Here, I'm gonna delete this message so you can try again, AJ. So this is gonna be fun for AJ and Bach since they're on mobile, but for the rest of you at your computers, you can participate. Here is your first picture. I didn't come up with these titles. I only remember what one of them was entitled, so I gave them whatever name. This one is entitled Sneercat. Is in booth 1 now.
My caption is immediately "My precious."
Yes. That's kind of what I felt when I saw it.
My caption is Christian when he goes outside.
Just the fucking sunlight starts hitting me.
Fucking screaming, bro.
First time trying a lemon candy as a kid.
That's a good one.
Where not to put your
AJ?
balls in a mousetrap.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah,
man.
that's good too. Yeah.
AJ, would you like
Where
to
the fuck's the
caption this
weekend?
cat?
Hold up. Give me 1 sec.
It's actually in booth 1, unlike your link that you tried to send Jake.
Oh man. Caption. The caption for this is last time I stayed at Bill Cosby's house.
Alright, your second caption this picture for this episode is entitled Seen Some Shit. It is in booth 1. Caption this picture, gentlemen.
All I think of when I see that is that fucking at the beginning of Psychopaths by Xavier Wolf, the boom, boom, boom. They make all the sound tones for like TikToks and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Oh
Whoa.
fuck.
Dude,
Whoa.
caption is immediately when you walk into your parents' bedroom at the wrong time on vacation.
My caption would have just been a repeat of Jake's caption. When Christian goes outside, this is what I look like.
Yeah.
No.
But I guess
sees
in
that
this
it's
case, it's
too high of a
nighttime
heat.
because it's dark out.
Nah. My caption for this shit, she doesn't have Ludacris in a headlock. When
you
Mike,
see
would
the
you
above
like to
cat's balls stuck in the mouse trap.
Yeah, this is just a repeat of the balls in the mousetrap.
Now you see the cat getting it.
Oh yes, even better. Toshi, would
Yep.
you like to caption the picture?
The face you make when you walk away from the bathroom you just exploded.
Or the face you make when you walk past someone who just exploded the bathroom. Alright, your next picture, or caption this picture, gentlemen, is entitled Predatorial Fish. Caption this.
Whoa.
Dr. Disrespect on a weekday.
Damn it.
What the fucking hell is that? Dude, that reminds me of the fucking
I don't have a caption for this. There's nothing appropriate I could say.
Oh, I got a good caption for this one.
Get canceled.
Girl, you thought you had craps.
Fuck's sake. Has everyone captioned this one?
I've got nothing for that.
Fair enough. Moving on. If y'all thought this was bad, this one was about to get so much worse. The sentence as bad as the one I sent Jake earlier, but this is bad. This one is entitled Silos. Caption this, gentlemen.
I can't find the fucking. Never forget, bro. I can't beat that caption, bro. That's it.
Easily,
Never forget
dude,
all the
never
way.
When you wake
forget.
up with the homie beside them in bed.
That's my caption right there. Never forget.
Oh no.
AJ.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Um,
I know why you said "oh no."
um, wow. My caption for this shit. Oh man, this is not how docking is supposed to go.
Bro,
My
what?
caption for the silos is Angel's wet dream, because we all know how much he
Yeah.
loves these memes.
Yeah, he loves 9/11.
This last one, I'm looking at it now. I don't even know why I chose to include this one. This one is the one I remember the title of, and the OP titled this "Rate My Grandma."
Oh, rate my
0.
Rate my grandma.
Caption the grandma, gentlemen.
10 out of 10.
Oh, great!
10
I
out of
love
10.
this,
Why from that angle? Hold on. Why from that angle, bro?
I don't know.
dude.
I don't like that angle, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that
Right.
angle. I
I
don't
mean,
like what
dude,
that
they call
what
me
that
the great.
Oh,
what that means.
Hey, they
bro.
call me the Granny Slayer for a reason, man.
oh, that angle is perfect.
Grandma fell and Jake's ready to help.
So what? It's yeah. Go
Hey,
back to the
dude,
docking
my
thing
captain.
again.
That is a waiting shipment.
Yeah, just scroll up to the last picture. There you go. They go hand in hand.
It's like
Ew.
Yeah.
you know the grandma's McFlurry or whatever the fuck they came out with that flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Ew. They got it from her neck fat. Oh, that's nasty.
Look like she's the one that makes the McFlurries. Or I think it's McFlurries, right? Or is it the
Grandma.
Wendy's?
That's Wendy's got the
The grandma's whatever.
no, McDonald's got that. McDonald's got that.
Yeah.
Mike, Toshi, would you like to caption and/or rate this grandma?
I gave
Hey,
her a
could you
0.
enunciate a little bit more on rate? On rate. Please enunciate a little harder when you say rate. No, you're missing. The T is not coming through, bro. The T is not.
Give her a 0, dude. Come on, look how bitches. You know she got some money.
Damn. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh
We're
my
gonna rate.
god. Oh my god.
We're gonna rate that grandma.
No.
rate that grandma.
Oh my god.
My caption for this grandma is Christian can't pronounce for shit.
Yeah.
Amongst other
All
things.
right.
Jake's there to help.
Caption for
And
that
Grandma looking at
is
him like that.
You said what?
I said Jake's there to help, and Grandma's looking at him like that, ready.
Yeah,
When-
dude, I'm there.
when given dumb.
Carry her down the twin silos. Fireman carry her off the twin silos. Or I'm sorry, farmer carry her off the twin silos.
Yeah, she said she could take it. That's nasty.
All right.
Oh,
Moving
baby.
on. If no one has anything to add to these pictures, we're going to move on to the main program for tonight. So, I don't know how much of a gamer you are, Bach, but the rest of us are. So I felt like this would be a good main program for tonight.
Bach doesn't game,
if you
watch
ever-
movies, watch TV, listen to any music except for his own, bro. Bach is his own being. Bach is the singularity.
I heard it as he listens to everybody's music but his own.
I listen
is
to
what
other
I
people's
heard.
music. That's the only thing I do. That's doo-doo, bro. Doo-doo. That's the only thing I do.
Bach is the singularity. All he does.
But I don't watch TV, play games, or watch movies. Yeah, it's pretty valid. I don't do that.
There you go.
Hmm.
Ah, gotcha! Get him!
I don't do coke. I
He's in
prefer
his
ketamine.
car.
Oh, I mean,
Yo,
Fuck.
wildin'.
Team 1, Team 2, move in.
Team 1, Team 2 on each side of his car. He's like, hey, where'd these guys come from?
I don't ever do
Shit.
drugs
FBI,
inside
open
my
up!
car. That's dumb.
Sir, step out of the car. Oh shit.
Like,
Too
no,
many.
I won't. Uno reverse. No, you get out of the car. Damn, he got us with that Uno reverse.
Just hear gunfire and my car
Oh
is skirting off.
shit.
Okay.
They get in the car, you lock the doors and you skirt off. Yeah, nah.
No, you get in the car. Pops the trunk.
And then you guys make out.
Can any of you remember a time when you were playing a video game and you had slots that you needed filled, or you were playing a game by yourself and you knew you needed help but didn't have anyone to help you with what you were doing in said game?
Yeah, dude, I have a lot of times where I need things filled that just can't be fucking filled. And it's so goddamn annoying, bro. What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Can I
just
finish my
realized
fucking?
why everyone's
Can I finish my fucking point, please? I
No?
let you
Go
guys
ahead.
speak. I think I should. Okay. So there's a lot of times where I'll be sitting there and I'm like, fuck, man, I really need this filled, bro. I really need to get fucking. And so like we turn off the squad fill anytime we do something.
There you go. Make it better.
Yeah,
I
because
really need
like
this to
anytime you
finish.
have a fucking,
He's getting filled by
you
his
just
squad.
allow any random off the street to come in and fill up your squad. Like it fucking they usually suck or they're trolling.
Right.
And you just need the homies to come in and really like fill that fucking, fill you up. You feel me? Like fill your team up.
Right. Well, another good example. I'm surprised he didn't mention it, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm as long as you guys aren't about to quit here in a minute, I may come over there and run some with y'all if y'all have time.
Dude, you want to squad up
there
later?
you go.
Yeah, we'll do some squads and duos over there.
So
Yeah.
it actually kind of works. This was the main program because right before we came to do the podcast, Toshi and I were in a raid where if we had a few more people, we probably could have gotten a lot more than we got done. So it's been a minute since we've had an AI themed episode on here, so I got to thinking. Shut up! I let you
Favorite,
finish. You
let's
let
go.
me finish.
I know. Yeah, well, you didn't let me finish yet, big dog.
You're gonna be editing the whole episode with AI here.
Yeah, no
But
shit.
just basically, like if you think about AI in games, like a Lego game, for example, that's like a classic example. In Lego games, if you go and like pull a switch or something, and there's like another one needs to be pulled, one of your people will go and pull the switch. If they shoot, they'll hit the target, but they won't actually damage it. In Minecraft, a dog will go and attack things but only if it attacks you or you attack it.
In Minecraft.
In Sons of the Forest, Kelvin will only go do what you tell him to do from a limited list of things you can tell him. In Metal Gear Solid 5, for example, some companions can aid you in stealth or combat depending on the orders equipment you give. In Call of Duty, they may occasionally take down some targets, but you're meant to do most of the killing and be the hero. In Batman Arkham Knight, various points of the game will have you, Batman, teaming up with different members of the Bat family to take down groups of thugs. You control one of the two characters, and the game controls the other, allowing you to switch on the fly. During these fights, the computer will actually put up a fight against thugs you're battling and try to help take you down. But my point is this. AI companions in a lot of video games are just not that great. Like they're meant to like do the shit that you literally cannot do by yourself. But beyond that, there's not a whole lot where, you could actually rely on. Like for example, imagine you're playing. Okay, here's a good example. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops. Jake, do you remember the missions that we
Oh
did
god.
where it literally
Yeah,
requires
dude,
two people?
I would have been better off with a fucking AI half of those missions, bro, because you're
I'm just
trash.
saying.
You're
Like,
trash.
fuck you. Fuck you. I regret bringing it up now. I blame your shitty internet is what I blame.
All right, I'll give you that. Angel's internet was dog shit.
But basically, some of those missions you cannot do unless you have a partner to do them with. AI is getting up there to where I imagine one day you might actually be able to just turn on a partner or several and communicate with them.
I do that all the time, big dog.
But just if you think about it, imagine say you're playing an RPG and you're going to go do say a dungeon. Most dungeons and most RPGs are 5 players, 5 to 10 players. Imagine if you're the only player in there and you just have to tell the AI it can talk with you. You tell them like, okay, you're gonna tank, you're gonna heal, the rest of you are gonna DPS. I don't fucking know. My point is, what do y'all think that would be like?
It reminds me of that game that they tried to push really hard when the Xbox 360 came out called End War, where you were speaking to your components and shit and giving them orders, and it didn't work.
Really?
Yeah.
How long ago was this? Because you said Xbox 360.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was. It was when the fucking 360 came out. And then you also had that fucking Connect tank game where the AI was supposed to like take orders and shit, and apparently that game fucking bombed too. But I think it's come a long way since then. Like, you know, technology as a whole has come a long way in the gaming realm, at least in the gamer world.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it's here's another off-topic example. A lot of people, for their writing and their research, like to use things like ChatGPT now. And me personally, do you ever like go to Google something and Google will give you every answer in the world except for like the question you're asking?
Yeah, because it wants to compensate for what it can't give you.
Like looking for that one porno that isn't on the first page, so you have to go to like the 37th or 38th one to
I
find
know
it.
exactly what you mean. Well, so I did too, but like sometimes
New
for
stuff
some
comes out every
reason
day.
they
I
fucking
just usually memorize the
sometimes
pages.
those creators will like do copyright strikes. I didn't know that they could do that on those kinds of sites, but they do. And I
Right.
lose videos all the time because people do that. I'm like, fuck, man. My favorite
But basically, like sometimes I feel like it's better to just ask ChatGPT because things like ChatGPT are getting better to where
My
it can
favorite.
understand different people's way of talking. Like the way I phrase a question might be different from the way Mike phrases a question, the way Jake, AJ, Bach, Toshi. We could all ask the same question and have it phrased 7 different ways, different words, different order of words. And Google might be able to answer 1 or 2 of those 7 people's questions. There's only 6 of us in here. Craig doesn't
Well, it's because
count.
it has to
I can
decipher
count.
your fucking Zodiac killer language barrier that you have going on over there in order to fucking know what you're asking.
That's
You're angry
fair.
tonight. Who hurt you?
I'm not angry.
Basically,
I'm just
You're
having a
always
great
angry.
time. I'm having a great time. What are you talking
Jake
about?
Jake cranks it to 11 the moment I enter the conversation. That's just a
Speaking
No,
fact.
whenever
of,
AI
I've been
enters the
holding this in,
conversation.
bro. You know who you remind me of, Christian?
You
You know
hold
who you
something
remind
in?
me of?
Damn.
You know who you remind me of, bro?
I don't
You
like
look
where
like
this is
a
going.
crossbreed between Windy Goon and fucking Toshi from goddamn from Metalocalypse.
Oh.
You look like
Didn't
Windy
you
Goon
make the
got
same
left in
joke
the.
last episode?
No, I
I'm
definitely
pretty
said
sure he
Toshi,
did,
but
yeah.
you look like Windy Goon got left in a fucking microwave, bro. You look like
He said, well,
you look
Turned
like
into roast cancel moment.
It's gonna be a segment every podcast, Jake's special of, you know what, I've been holding this in.
Yeah.
yes.
I will
Actually.
happily write that in. If you can guarantee you'll be in the episodes I put it in for, I will give
That's
you
what
that
she said.
segment.
What do I just got to come in and fucking roast you every time? Yeah, dude, I should have saved these roasts for the
Maybe
fucking
not
roast
for
that we didn't do.
specifically
No, see,
Alpha,
that's what
but
we'll do. We'll change, let me tell you something, to, you know what I've been holding in? And it's just Jake's segment. It's not
Yep.
even mine anymore.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
like
so
it's
whenever
like Peter Griffin's, you know what really grinds my gears?
that's what I thought of
That's fire.
when you said that shit earlier of the you know what's been bothering me or whatever. I was like, it sounds like it really grinds my gears. You world,
that's what I
you
was
grind
thinking.
my gears.
Unfortunately, I think I'm
Um,
going
You
to head
grind
out
my
soon.
gears.
My phone's on 5% and
Oh,
hot as
shit.
fucking sun.
How long are you guys gonna be there doing the
Oh,
thing?
at Jake's?
Yeah.
I mean, probably another 30 minutes maybe because I got to go
Oh,
home
just
and
30?
sand down. I got to sand down a bumper and sand down a fender for my car so I can put it in the paint shop this week.
Well,
Okay,
here's
so
what we'll do.
probably not. Probably shouldn't come.
Here-
That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm coming right now.
Do not come.
So should I not
not
come or
come.
should I come? Kamala Harris.
I mean, probably
Kamala
not. We'll probably have
Harris.
to do another session some other time.
Well, I mean, you're welcome back on the. Oh no, you're talking about your thing. Well, before you go, here's something I've never done before. Let me go ahead and get your closing words. Just tell me the first thing on your mind right now, and I'll like splice it in at the end of the show. There you go. AJ,
In
I
other
want you
words,
to do an AJ Goes Deep of that exact quote next episode.
You're true.
Yeah, that was the quote that I talked about at my friend's memorial service this past week. That was a good one. Because that's how he lived. He lived his life to, you can always biff your responsibilities a little bit,
but you never want to biff the experience because that's what you're living for.
Who's Biff? Isn't that the dude from the Fast and the Furious? I mean, not fuck. The
we got a
future movie.
race.
Back to the Futures. Boom. There we go.
No, I don't know. I just said that at the funeral service thing. I didn't.
You said Biff. You use the word.
Yeah, Biff. Yeah, Biff. I know that, but Biff is like a thing that I've always said. You know, like don't biff up that joint while you're rolling it because I'm trying to smoke that hoe. You know what I mean? Like.
No, I've never smoked weed in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a
right
fucking
now.
straight edge little pussy ass bitch.
I drink a lot. I'm not straight edge. I'm an alcoholic.
I just
I'm
want
drinking
everyone to
it
know
out.
Mike has the perfect facial reactions for all of this. I've been watching
Yeah,
your camera
just-
the entire time.
It's good.
Remember,
Alright,
well, don't do
I'll
this.
be honest.
Glad you
I'm in
enjoyed
the
it.
future. Sorry, I kind of was erotic.
No, you're good.
Erotic.
You're aroused.
Erotic.
You're good.
I wish.
Who's erotic?
Smoke some weed. Enjoy the experience. Fuck those
Coon.
responsibilities every once in a while. Like stick your penis in them because that's how you make good responsibilities. Responsibility babies. Woo! All right, bye guys. Love you.
Bye.
That was great. I think that's one of the
That's
best
wild.
mid-podcast exits I think we've ever had.
I think so
It's the
too.
only mid podcast exit we've ever had.
No, we've
No,
had more.
because AJ abandoned us 10 minutes in at the last episode.
Well, that
Yeah,
was the
last week.
beginning, though. That wasn't mid. So
Well, I mean, we're getting
Still
close to the end. After the main program's the light at the end of the tunnel. So what does that tell you?
no, we have to watch and listen and
Oh
react.
yeah, we have to do your copyright reaction again.
Oh boy, yeah.
All right.
I don't think you're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get content struck for this one, buddy. I don't think so. I think he would
Fair
have to come
enough.
out of the woodwork to fucking do it, and he does not seem like the person to do it.
Well, I mean, I think the algorithm was what did it. I don't think Pete Davidson was just like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this and fuck you.
I don't
Wow.
think Pete Davidson has anything to do with the.
How do we get to that guy?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I think
Yeah.
the algorithm is what's gonna copyright us. I don't think your dude or whatever is gonna be like, you know what?
He's
Fuck
not
these
my
people.
dude. He's not
That's
my
your
dude.
guy.
He's not my guy.
Not my dude. He's my guy.
We're cutting this from the podcast, right? Because that was trash. We're gonna lose views.
I think people would laugh.
The funny thing about you saying that, Toshi, is you have to have views to lose them. It's like I
True.
said in an old ass video that I did with Mike. If you trim all the boring parts of a 3-hour recording, how do you have a video?
Yep. No.
With that being said, it's time to move on to the light at the end of the tunnel. Your light for today, gentlemen, is it exceeds the fucking file size limit. Great.
The Discord changed that too, their file size limit, so unless it's not 3 yet.
Let me
Just send us
see
the
if
porn
I can...
link in a different file format.
No, I'm trying to find the post from my history. I like the idea of Toshi just replacing Angel as like the main guest. Because it's like we brought Angel in for an episode just because AJ was sick, and then Angel was in like 6 episodes after that. So this is the Toshi arc. Alright, here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to open the video and just share my fucking screen, I guess. Alright, here is your light at the end tunnel. I'm starting it, whether people are watching or not.
Like,
Why is it so fucking loud?
it's good for us.
Quick,
Yep.
feed the dolphin gods.
Most Florida thing I've ever seen. I love it.
That baby falls those arms, they're just fuck.
Yeah, falls, kills himself and the baby.
I hate this kind
I
of
love
music.
copyright music in
Yeah.
my light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh yeah. I
You're not
also
getting money
love
off
how
this
you
anymore
spelled
anyways.
tunnel, by the way, with that. Your file name?
Light,
Le Tunnel.
lightly tunnel. I belong with Jews. You belong with Jeed and Jai Jeet. Oh, I hate music like that, bro. The
Yeah.
old. I like potatoes and mostly tomatoes and fucking stomp clap ass beat shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason
Like-
that song, despite how often it was around me, never made it into my Spotify.
So anything with Imagine Dragons, send it to you. Got it.
Imagine me dragging these
No,
nuts across
I
Christian's
like
face.
Imagine Dragons. That's different. Not
You
all
like
of them.
Imagining
There's
Dragons rub these nuts across your face?
Can I tell you a joke that my boss told me while I worked at the
Oh
while I
no.
worked at the fucking car place? He
What's
ended
up?
up leaving, and he was like, he sent me a message. He what the fuck? He was just like, "Hey, you like Imagine Dragons, right?" I was like, I guess they're decent. He was like, "Well, I was planning on getting some Wendy's because I want to discuss something with you." I said, "Okay, what is it?" I said, "Imagine me dragging this dick across your forehead when these nuts hit your mouth." And I was like, "Wait, what the fuck did you just say to me?"
You're like, stop it! I'm upsetty spaghetti.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't
One
feel
of the
like I
weirdest
have to
fucking
ask for
jokes.
closing words now. That's AJ's
good.
closing
That's
words.
it.
Is that
That's it.
joke?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's time for the
Oh, shit.
outro. Let's go in a random order. Let's have Toshi go first this time. Toshi, what is the first thing on your mind? What are your closing words?
First thing on my mind is I'm about to go smoke a fat fucking bowl and kick my brother's ass in some Call of Duty.
Hell yeah. All right, let's have AJ go next. AJ, give us some closing words that's not that shitty joke that your boss told you.
Remember, drugs don't do kids.
I
Yep,
feel like you've
good
used that before, but
True.
we'll accept it.
Especially
Jake was
relevant with
like, "Yeah,
recent events.
it is
Very
it."
true.
Yeah. Let's have Jake go next. Jake, what are your closing words? What's the first thing on your mind?
I don't know. I keep looking to my right and see the granny staring at me with that O face, and I'm not having a good time right now.
With the O face.
I'm not having a good time.
Okay.
I think that's it. That's all I got. And then I see me under it with the fucking cowboy AI bullshit. And I'm gonna fucking choke you to death.
The one thing that Jake hates more than AI is AI deepfake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
I deepfaked on the fucking Che Guevara when I lived in Cuba.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
Alright.
ridiculous, bro.
And then I proceed to deepfake the rest of the CMJ cast on
Speaking
there
of
as well.
wild because I have a fucking shirt on.
Alright, Mike, what are your closing words? First thing on your mind, sir.
So we goonin', moonin', and don't touch kids.
What?
Yeah, that's good advice. Don't touch kids. Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking done. Alright.
That's pretty
Good.
valid nowadays. You have to say it.
Yeah.
You didn't think you had to,
All
but
these
you
Minecraft
do, I guess.
YouTubers.
Minecraft,
Anytime
Dr.
any
Disrespect.
person gets over 1 million
Dog's not
subscribers, yeah, that's
found.
disrespect.
Dog's not found. Have you guys seen that guy? Him and his little Minecraft girlfriend.
Oh,
They make
yeah.
like, yeah, dude, that shit's fucking goofy, man. That guy made me laugh so hard. Dog's not found.
And I guess right now would be the point where I'd place WakenBäch's closing words.
First thing on my mind right now is I want to smoke some fucking weed. I don't have any on me right now. Pretty good though. I guess my closing words is I want to smoke some weed and don't stress too much on your responsibilities. Stress on the experience. Cause it's all experience, baby.
You can find AJ
In the club.
twitch.tv/Alfred Solidus.
Jerking all the bubs.
Talk
You
for
can
the dub
find
on
you. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, what you
Christian
need?
teacher, go ahead.
I'm gonna have a sex and I'm making love.
That was the same hip hop musician that Granny was waving her nipples to at Woodstock.
Whoa.
That's nasty.
Anyways,
Wait a minute. That's old.
That's really old. I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
remember most of the references.
you can find WakenBäch on, I think, pretty much any streaming service, and it's spelled WAKENB, the A with umlauts over it, and then CH. That's WakenBäch. Bach, like the
Yeah.
fucking, like he's waking up Bach, like the composer Bach, with the umlauts over the A.
Just
Alright, I'm good.
fucking
That's all I got.
derail the plugs. You can find Mike at
You derailed the fucking
twitch.tv/.
plugs. I got back on track.
Only you can find
To
Mike
prevent
on
forest
Twitch.
fires.
Twitch.tv/sha_yo_face. You can find Jake on Twitch at twitch.tv/underpass. Oh my god, it just got really dark in here. Twitch.tv/underpassjoe. That's underpass, like the shit you drive under and hope people don't jump off trying to kill themselves. Underpass JOH on Twitch.
Pointing to Mike and Mike's pointing to my wall.
I'm pointing at you.
I was about to say, on my screen, Mike's pointing at Craig and Jake's pointing at me. You can find Toshi eventually when he starts his streaming career. Twitch.tv/ToshiSung. Toshi, I cannot remember. Is there an underscore in the link?
It's _sung.
There you go. All of the links that I've read out poorly will be in the description. Just ignore me, scroll down, click the link. And while you're down there, click like and subscribe. Fuck!
Scrubscribe? I don't think there's a
Subscribe, baby.
Scrubscribe.
This has been the Internet Bum Show. Thank you and good night.
Subscribe.
Internet Crumb Show.
More like
The
the internet
Crumb
cum
Show.
show.
CAMJ Entertainment.